Hello guys, I'm Matt, and today what I'd like to do is go through a few tips and tricks with you on how to learn songs a lot more quickly and effectively in a much easier way. So this will apply as well, especially if you're a beginner or an intermediate musician, primarily guitar because that's what I specialize in, but this will also be relevant even if you're a singer or a pianist as well, and if you play any other instrument and you're learning pieces, maybe you play violin or flute, any other instrument for that matter, these tips will still help you, so stick around and let's get into it. Okay, so the first tip I have for you is breaking down the songs. Now, what I mean by this is typically if you come across a song, maybe it's a song that you've heard on the radio or on Spotify, which you really like the sound of and you want to learn. Typically, with some songs, regardless of the genre, you'll have an intro, you'll have a verse, you'll have a chorus, you'll have a middle section, you'll have a bridge, you'll have an outro. All these parts, they're just parts of the song, and what you do is you focus on primarily different areas of the songs at the time. So let's start with the intro as well. So what you want to do is focus on the intro of the song. So this could be a main riff or a hook. Which the song has. I'll show you a quick example as well on my guitar right here. So I'm going to take Everlong by the Foo Fighters as one example as well. So the intro of this simply goes like this. So that's the first part of the song. So what I do is I make sure that I've got that part of the song cleared up so that I know how to play it. And what I do then is, as soon as I've nailed this part of the song as well, instead of focusing on the whole song at once, what you want to do as well, this especially applies if the song's new to you, what you do is you focus on each individual part of the song at a time. So focus on the intro first, and then what you do is you go on to the verse. Okay, so now with this particular song, the verse is almost exactly the same as the intro, so frankly I don't have to change anything here. So this is the verse. But some songs you'll have a verse that sounds completely different to the intro, depending on what that song is. But the next part of the song you want to focus on is the chorus after you focus on the verse. Okay, so again, this is focusing on a completely different part of the song. Now I'm moving on to the chorus now, so it's going to sound like this. And with some songs as well, you'll have a pre-chorus and a chorus. Now the pre-chorus, that little part like that, is also what that classed as actually. So what you want to do is focus on that first, then move on to the chorus, which is this. So you've already noticed the change there. Okay, so that's why it's really important to just focus on these individual sections. Okay, so you can acknowledge them and you can practice them as well. And the next tip I have as well, after pretty much dissecting, I dare say that word, dissecting all these parts, is putting them together or blending them one at a time. Okay, so the way we're going to do this is we're going to focus on the intro again. We're going to play that once more, and what we're going to do is we're going to practice playing the intro and the verse going into the chorus as well. This is after you focus on these parts as well, and what you want to do now is try and put two of these parts together. So here's the intro / verse. Now we're going into the chorus. pre-chorus rather. Into the chorus. So what I did there, it's practicing the transition. You want to practice sort of that transition between the parts. Okay, so with that, what you're doing is you're giving yourself sort of more of a focused area to work on as well. So that really helps your focus. It helps you just to blend one part after the other after the other. Okay, let me get on to the third tip. And the third tip, whilst you've put all these parts together, as per tips 1 and 2, is once you've got the song, you feel like you've got the structure confidently as well, after some practice, is playing with the track, playing with the original recording of the song. So this is the acoustic version of Avalon by the Foo Fighters, for just one example as well. But likewise with any song, you want to find the original recording which you practice the song from, and you learn the song from. Now there's a few ways you can learn them as well. You can either learn them from a website, you can learn them from a book, you can learn them from the video. But regardless of that, you want to find the original track. Maybe it's on Spotify or YouTube, wherever your source is. Maybe you've got like an old CD you've listened to a song from as well. You want to refer to that, and what you want to do is you want to use that and you want to play along with it. Okay, this is a really fun thing to do. I think this is probably the best way to make sure your confidence is absolutely assured when you've gone through the song as well, and you can play it up to speed as well. It pushes you to play it up to speed as well. And if you're a singer as well, and you want to sing along to the track as well, and if you're a singer and a guitar player, this is a really good way to practice both your playing and your singing to the track. Even if you're not a singer and you're just a guitar player or a piano player, you prefer that, then if you want to do just a little bit of a cover of it or just a little jam through the song, this is the best way to do it. It makes sure that you can confidently play the song as it is on, like as you feel is on record, and up to its speed as well. Okay, and before we end the video, guys, I have one final tip, which isn't really a tip, but it's more like a mistake, which I do see a lot of students doing, especially when they're beginners, just picking up their instrument. It's just the mistake is learning part of the song and not going any further than that, just learning just the main riff or the intro or the main chorus of the song. That makes you realize, I know that. It's a song by this band, and then they'll ask, can you play the rest of it? And we're like, no, I don't know any full songs. Okay, so that's the mistake I want to outline as well, and to avoid that, please follow the same tips as I mentioned in this video as well, because what you want to do there is there's nothing wrong with learning songs, or there's nothing wrong with learning riffs to songs. There's nothing wrong to learning just the main hooks of the songs as well, because it's really handy to just whip out if you want to just show your mates or impress your friends and family. That's fine, but really what you want to be focused on eventually in the end is actually learning to play that full song all the way through as well, because what that'll do, it'll further increase your confidence, it'll further increase your knowledge, and building your repertoire as well, which is another thing I want to talk about. Building a repertoire of songs. So just learning one song, and you'll probably know this as well as I do, guys, it's not enough. Even if you know 1 or 2 songs, that's fine, but you want to learn. The more songs you're able to learn, just the better, really, because you want to sort of have enough songs you can play as well for any situation, a performance, a gig, a party, anything like that, or just a little family occasion as well. You want to show that you know more than just Wonderwall, or more than just Everlong, more than just Stairway to Heaven. We do not speak of that song here. But anyways, that's a conversation for another time. Uh, but yeah, that's the tips I have for you guys. So I really hope you found this video helpful, and if you liked it, then just give us a thumbs up. And if you've got any questions for me, please mention in the comments below this video, and I'll look forward to seeing you guys soon.